This is a fireside story with Blake Hobson reading his MCAS story. Hello, Blake.
Hello.
Okay, you can begin now.
Have you ever been digging in your yard? Did you dig up something exciting? If you haven't, read the story because it gives you the opportunity to learn about such an amazing experience. One time, on a very rainy day, I was bored. I was bored because my mom wouldn't let me watch television, and my dad was at work, so I couldn't play with him. And it was way too rainy to go outside. But although it was rainy, I found myself in a raincoat and rain boots in no time at all. When I was dressed, I ran outside, but I was stuck again because I didn't know what to do outside. After about 5 minutes of thinking, I made up my mind to dig in hope of finding treasure. I dug and I dug and I dug. Nothing, just dirt and rock, until bang, my shovel hit something, big and hard. Could it be treasure, I asked myself as I wiped some of the wet dirt off of it. No, just an old piece of orange and yellow rock. So I kept on digging. Again, nothing. I got very frustrated and then gave up. But that night in bed, I could not stop thinking about that hole in the day I just had. The next morning, I got right back to work, with the cool rain still falling onto my sore back. Bang, I heard again as my shovel hit another big and heavy thing. This time I was sure it was going to be something good, and it was. It was a trunk. I swung open the top of it, only to find another trunk. There was yet another trunk inside that one. I found trunk inside trunk inside trunk. It was really getting on my nerves, until I found a trunk that was the size of my hand. Inside was a wishbone, but not the kind you usually see. It was as shiny as a new car and was exactly symmetrical. It even seemed to glow. I eagerly snatched the bone out of the tiny trunk and observed it. Such a perfect bone in such a great hiding spot, I said, still clutching the shiny bone as if it were to disintegrate. I wish it was a sunny day. All of a sudden, the rain stopped and the sun started to beat down on my wet skin. Could it be really magical? I asked my astonished self. With a moment to lose, I said, I wish I could fly. And the wings grew on the back of my arms. I flapped my wings and voila, I was actually flying. Before I knew it, I was blurting out everything that came to mind. I said everything from, I hope I make the middle school soccer team, to I want to be the king of Europe when I grow up. As you probably know, I got very carried away, but none of these wishes worked because I forgot to say I wish at the beginning of every sentence. But it was still the most exciting day I ever had in my life. That was the story of the amazing day I had, finding a shiny white wishbone that granted every wish I said. If you want to find such a cool treasure, keep digging.
Great job, Blakey.
Wonderful.
This has been a fireside story with Blake Hobson.